Hello friends, I'm Russian Catherine, and today I'm going to tell you about Sochi, one of the most beautiful and must-see places in Russia. And I'm very positive that you will choose Sochi as your next holiday destination. Stay with me and be sure to subscribe to TWC channel and ring the bell to be notified about the latest videos with updated information, new Russian destinations to visit, and uncommon stories from the known spots. First of all, I will give you 5 reasons to visit Sochi. The first one is the location. On the same latitude as Nice and Monte Carlo, Sochi is often called the Russian Riviera and is one of the very few places with a subtropical climate in Russia. The second reason is the amazing natural landscapes, mountains, waterfalls, palm trees, tea plantations, boxwood groves, and unique nature parks. Third one is the mountain world-class resorts available all year round. World-famous Sochi Park, the perfect site for adventures and positive risking. Amusement parks and sport facilities constructed for Olympic Games 2014. The next reason is the great variety of local cuisine: Russian, Ukrainian, Georgian, Armenian, seafood, and amazing wine selection. The last one, but not the least one, is casinos. Actually, in Russia, gambling is prohibited, and there are only a few areas where casinos are legal. Sochi is a paradise for gamblers who come here to try their luck. Would it be anything else to consider choosing Sochi as your next holiday destination? Not much, I suppose, and you're ready to book your flight, right? It's easy because the city has a new international airport and you can get there directly from your homeland. A local flight from Moscow or St. Petersburg takes about 2.5 or 3 hours. The Sochi area is huge. Actually, it's the second longest city in the world, after Mexico. It stretches along the Black Sea coast for more than 140 kilometers. It also covers the part of the western Caucasus Mountains, so-called Krasnaya Polyana, and it's where mountain world-class resorts, Sochi Park, and the unique sport facilities built for the Winter Olympic Games 2014 are located. Today I will tell you about Sochi and its surroundings, and leave the rest about Krasnaya Polyana for my next video. Coming soon. Let's start with Sochi then. Since the Soviet time, the city has always been a very popular holiday destination among Russians, but got world fame after the 2014 Olympics. The city was completely renovated, and now it boasts its excellent roads, beautiful streets, alleys and parks full of lush vegetation, palm trees, flowers and fountains. What are some cool things to do in Sochi? Go to the beach, of course, and enjoy sunbathing and swimming. Discover the central part of the city first, where everything is nice and peaceful, many places for recreation. Take a walk along a pedestrian street Novaginskaya. It's always crowded and busy, with numerous street markets, cafes, restaurants, shops and fountains. Visit Riviera City Park, which has an aquarium and even a dolphinarium. Discover the Sochi City Port, the heart of the city, with numerous restaurants and expensive shops. Take a romantic tour on the yacht, admiring the sea and a bright skyline of the city. Stroll along the promenade, from the seaport to the Winter Theatre, one of the popular venues of the city, where performances, musicals, the annual Russian film festivals are held. Promenade is the busiest street of the city, with lots of restaurants, cafes, shops, beaches, water parks, live music in the evening, and definitely the best place to watch a sunset. A little bit away from the center, you will find Evergreen Arboretum, located on the slopes of a hill and having a unique collection of over 2,000 types of plants and trees, including exotic and rare plants. And even you can find a bamboo forest there. The park is divided into 2 sections: The upper one is located on the hill in classical style with fountains, sculptures and terraces. The lower part is more natural with ducks and swans swimming around in ponds. The best way to visit the park is to take the cable car to the upper section of the park and walk down the hill, admiring the flora from all around the world. Keep your camera ready as the views of the park during the ascent are amazing. Breathtaking coastline of the Black Sea and the Caucasus Mountains. Remember to wear comfortable shoes as the territory of the Arboretum is huge. So let's discover some other interesting places outside the city. Stalin's Dacha is one of the most important sites located at the foot of Mount Ahun at a height of 160 meters in the forest. The notorious leader of the Soviet Union restored his health there quickly and efficiently. Dacha is painted emerald green and is almost invisible among the green trees. The leader, who was maniacally afraid of assassination attempts, liked this disguise very much. Everything was taken into account in the house to the smallest detail, so that the leader felt comfortable and safe. The height of the balcony railing was specially arranged so that Stalin could sit quietly, being invisible to others. The stairs have low steps so that being sick with rheumatism didn't have problems climbing. A hot sofa filled with horsehair was able to protect the leader from a bullet. The high back completely covers the seated person. Everything for Stalin and his safety. Here you will get into atmosphere of the Soviet era, find out the details that reveal the character and lifestyle of the leader. The northeastern part of Sochi belongs to the Caucasian Biosphere Reserve, which is a World Heritage Site, and 80% of the Sochi territory is occupied by vegetation. It's the reason why Sochi is famous for its amazing natural landscapes, mountains, waterfalls, boxwood groves. The visiting card of Sochi, one of the iconic places on the coast, is the Boxwood Grove, a fantastic place created by nature itself and remained unchanged since prehistoric times, with more than 400 kinds of plants, relic and endangered plants from the times of dinosaurs, huge tropical mushrooms looking like flowers, giant rifts reminiscent of a powerful earthquake, and steep 100-meter cliffs above the turquoise blue mountain river. The impression of complete immersion in the prehistoric age is guaranteed. Sport shoes are required and no heels. Mountain landscapes, numerous small rivers created so many amazing waterfalls around Sochi. But one of them is the great pride of the locals, and my favorite one. This is a UNESCO site, the cascade of 33 beautiful waterfalls, with the height ranging from 1 to 12 meters, gush down the mountains, making a beautiful picture. Is located in a mountain gorge and surrounded with the local flora. The admirable relief of water, a path with wooden staircases and passages, branches of boxwood trees hanging down, give you a feeling of getting into a fairy tale. Russians are a tea-drinking nation. Every year, Russians use more than 170,000 tons of dried tea leaves to make tea, which is more than the British do. So here you will find the northernmost tea plantations in the world. A century ago, they thought it was impossible to grow tea at this latitude, as in winter, Sochi mountains are covered with snow and the temperatures drop to 10 Celsius below zero. There was no way a tropical plant could survive in such conditions. But it turned out to be possible, and today there are several large tea plantations. Russians drink mostly black, fermented tea. To prepare this kind of tea, Leaves are crumpled and twisted to squeeze out some juice, which accelerates fermentation. Then leaves are heated in a stove for a while and left to dry. Russian tea is not strong, with a light color and various aftertastes, which include notes of fruit and faint flavory scent. Every year, people from all over the world come here to visit the highland tea plantations and try the most northern tea in the world. Would you like to have a cup of Russian tea? In the eastern part of the city, you will find Sochi Olympic Park, constructed for 2014 Winter Olympics. Located in Imeretinsky Valley on the Black Sea coast, about 4 kilometers from the Russia's border with Abkhazia, Georgia, the Olympic Park houses the main Olympic stadium used for the Games ceremonies and the venues that were used for indoor sports such as hockey, figure skating, curling and speed skating. It also houses training facilities, the Olympic Village, the International Broadcasting Center and others. 6 kilometers of Formula One racing circuit loops around the Olympic Park. The park was designed so that all the facilities were accessible within walking distance of each other and are located around a huge fountain that can create fog, dance to music and is a center of evening attraction. There is an amusement park for kids and adults nearby, which is the country's first theme park, attracting locals and tourists from all over the world. For 4 years in a row, it confirms the title of the first and the best open amusement park in the country, with the visitors over 1 million people a year. And in 2016, it entered the top 25 best parks in Europe. On the area of 25 hectares, there are 22 modern world-class attractions, dolphinarium and a hotel castle Bogatyr. The theme park is full of activities for all ages. For the little ones, the park has a children's corner. Unique extreme rides await teenagers and adults. There are lots of restaurants and cafes in the park, but I would like to recommend you the restaurant attraction Roller. It's the first and the only restaurant with roller coasters in Russia. There are no waiters there, and all the dishes come to each table along 12-meter-high tracks, bypassing sharp turns and dead loops. You should definitely visit Imeretinsky Resort, which is a great place to walk and bike rides. It's a 7 kilometers walk along the coast. There are many bicycle rental places, cafes, restaurants, and a huge beach. There are lots of nationalities living in Sochi: Russians, Ukrainians, Georgians, Armenians, and many more. And you should definitely try a traditional local food here. What about cheburek or hinkali, popular Georgian dumplings made of dough stuffed with meat and spices, or khachapuri, a traditional Georgian dish of cheese-filled bread, or you prefer shashlik or local seafood? You will be also pleasantly surprised with the variety and taste of local wine there. So, how do you like Sochi? Will you consider Sochi as your next holiday destination? Please let me know below the video. And don't forget to share the video if you like it. In my next video, I will tell you about Sochi mountain area, so-called Krasnaya Polyana, where mountain world-class resorts available all year round and famous sky park are located. Stay with me and be sure to subscribe to TWC channel and ring the bell to be notified about the latest videos with updated information, new Russian destinations to visit, and uncommon stories from the known spots. Thank you very much for watching me. Stay safe, and I will be waiting for you in Russia in 2021. Bye!